Hey everyone, welcome to AutoPH. Today, we'll be checking out this 2019 Mitsubishi L300 FB Exceed. This is gonna be a full tour and review of the L300. We'll be showing the different exterior and interior features. But before we begin, we'd like to thank our friends at Le Mans Stellar Motor Corporation Mitsubishi Angeles for letting us feature this vehicle. You can find their contact details in the description of this video. Let's go ahead and check it out. The L300 is a light commercial vehicle manufactured by Mitsubishi. This generation has been in production in the Philippines since 1987 and remains largely unchanged since it first went on sale, only receiving minor updates. This particular L300 is in the FB body style, which is popular with small and large businesses in the Philippines. For the 2019 model year, the L300 is once again available after being absent from the market for a few years, with a new 2.2-liter CRDI engine from the Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross and an updated exterior. This 2019 Mitsubishi L300 FB Exceed has an MSRP of 998,000 Philippine pesos. Now looking at the exterior, the L300 is still the L300 that we've known for years, only with minor changes. Multi-reflector halogen headlights are standard. The L300 also now gets a new front grille which looks similar to Mitsubishi's signature dynamic shield design. The front bumper is also extended a bit lower since the cab was raised a few inches to accommodate the new engine. The windshield remains upright with no changes at all. Moving to the side, you will notice that the height of the front and rear cab are now almost the same. As it has always been, the L300 gets 14-inch steel wheels in 185 R14C 8PR tires. It gets ventilated disc brakes in front and drum brakes on the rear. Moving to the rear, the L300 also gets minor updates, though they are not as obvious. The incandescent taillights look a bit larger to us, but they're probably just the same. There's a rear step board for easier access to the rear cab. You might also notice that the shapes on the rear doors are different with flatter appearance. Overall, the L300 FB in general is still what it was when it first came out, the utilitarian business van. We do however think that Mitsubishi should have retained some design cues from the pre-facelift model. The updated L300 FB is powered by a new 2.2-liter 4N14 inline 4-cylinder dual overhead cam turbo diesel engine. It has 99 horsepower at 3,500 RPM and 200 Nm of torque at 1,000 to 3,500 RPM. It is still paired to a 5-speed manual transmission. Power is sent to the rear wheels. Fuel economy figures are not yet available at this time. The L300 still gets the same old metal key design, plus a separate key for the rear cap. Now getting inside, the L300 still gets its familiar gray interior with vinyl seats. The L300 still gets a very familiar interior with the same 2-spoke steering wheel and the same basic overall design. Here you have your column-mounted shifter for the 5-speed manual transmission. To disengage the parking brake, push the button on the handle and twist. To engage, simply pull the handle back. All L300s are equipped with single-zone manual air conditioning. It can only be controlled via this knob, with the fan speed as the only changeable setting. Since the interior is basically unchanged, the L300 still gets a single DIN audio system. It features auxiliary, USB, and AM and FM radio. You can also change the display settings to show your clock or radio station. The SD card slot, auxiliary input, and USB port are all below the small display. Just below the AC controls are your 12-volt power outlet and ashtray. You also get additional storage below the dashboard. Of course, you still get manual windows and manual door locks. There are also speakers on both front doors. Overall, we don't think Mitsubishi really needed to do anything big with the interior, but it would have been better if they removed the panel for their non-existent aircon controls. Moving to the rear, you can also use the second key to unlock the cab door. The second smaller door can also be opened for a wider opening. Now the rear cab is where the L300 FB shines, and is the most important feature of this body style. The L300 FB has a total seating capacity of 17 people, 3 in front and 14 in the rear. When not in use by passengers, the rear cab can carry up to 1,085 kilograms of items. The only feature you can find in the back are 10 air vents and some rails on the ceiling for passengers to hold on. The rear vents can be controlled via this knob on the ceiling with 3 fan speed settings just like in front. So that's all for the 2019 Mitsubishi L300 FB Exceed. Please do subscribe if you haven't and watch out for more videos.
Don't